I'm Carrie Williams and welcome to Dine Newport Beach. We're here today at the corner of Pacific Coast Highway and Bayside Drive in the heart of beautiful Newport Beach to try one of the hottest Mexican restaurants in town. We're at Sol Cocina. Let's go inside and check it out. Dine Newport Beach is a show for people who love food like I do. I'm a native of Newport. I love the foodie haunts, the high-end restaurants, you name it, I know it, and I'm gonna take you there. I'm Carrie Williams, and let's explore dining in Newport Beach together. Sol Cocina is located on Balboa Marina in Newport Beach. Sol Newport is not your ordinary Mexican restaurant. They celebrate traditional Baja cuisine with a fresh, modern interpretation, served in a comfortably casual setting with spectacular views and a wonderful bayfront patio. Sol's menu reflects the way people like to eat in Baja. Simple, fresh food that's full of flavor. They grill fresh meat and Pacific seafood over mesquite wood in an open kitchen. And they make their own salsas and sauces every day with only the freshest seasonal ingredients and authentic Mexican flavors. Sol Cocina's vibrant bar offers inventive handmade cocktails, featuring more than 60 artisan tequilas and an inviting fire pit for day or evening. I love the timeless beauty of Southern California and Baja, and I believe Sol Cocina is committed to keeping it that way. We're here with owner Matt Bomeyer, and he's going to tell us a little bit about the history and kind of a little bit about the backstory behind Sol Cocina, because I know there's got to be a great backstory to have a restaurant this fabulous. So Matt, tell us a little bit about the concept, kind of how this idea came to you in the first place.
It started in a much smaller scale.
Okay.
Back in the day, we used to live in San Diego, and we'd go down to Mexico all the time to go surf.
Okay.
20 minutes away, and even San Diego, one of the most relaxing cities in the world to live, didn't create what Mexico created for us. We go down, we surf all day, and then we'd finish at the taco stands, we'd finish with the ice cold beer. You'd finish with just a totally different mindset. At the time, I was working for another concept, real high energy concept, and my current business partner and I, and my old boss, got the idea, why can't we bring something like this north of border? Wasn't getting represented in the way that Mexican food really is, should be represented, the way it's done in Baja.
More, the Baja style, fresher.
Absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely. So the whole idea started down in Baja at a taco stand, and of course this turned into a little bit more than a taco stand, and that's a large credit to some of my partners that helped.
I think that's one thing that the viewers, when they come visit, will notice is the kind of relaxed vibe. Like you're saying, you would kind of finish surfing, go to the taco stand, get your ice cold beer, and then just kind of sit back and relax, enjoy, and celebrate the day. And I think that's really what happens. That's where the magic happens, I think, at Sol Cocina.
We had a chance to meet a wonderful, wonderful chef and our current business partner, Deb Schneider. And she was really able to take what it was we were seeing down in a lot of the fishing towns of Mexico and articulate it into a menu that I think, it's the menu you see today.
Speaking of Chef Deb, we're going to get to go in the kitchen and sample some of these amazing dishes inspired by Baja, inspired by your surf trips, and coming to Newport Beach and kind of pleasing palates all along the coast here. So we're excited.
Well, I'm very excited to have you, and Chef Deb will be
you
very
back to
excited
the
to have you.
kitchen.
Absolutely.
Okay, great.
Please.
We're here in the kitchen with Chef Deb at Sol Cocina. So we're going to work with Chef Deb today to see how she bakes her famous hot and raw ceviche.
Yes.
Okay, great.
Well, ceviche is basically raw fish most of the time. When you get it, it's going to have already been sitting in lime juice or something for a long time. We do our South American style. So when you get a ceviche here, we put the lime juice and the salt on it when you order it.
Fantastic.
So when it's almost like sashimi, which is really what makes it nice. Yeah. So it's like super fresh when it comes.
So what kind of fish makes the best ceviche if we were to select fish for this?
The freshest fish, always. We always combine two kinds. So right now we have local sea bass, California sea bass, and we've got local yellowtail that comes out of Baja, California.
Well, I know you're committed, obviously, to sustainable fish. Obviously organic as possible. So it's just fantastic. Which
much as we
another
can
great
do.
reason to eat here.
Fresh limes, always. Never that stuff of the little plastic squeeze. Do
Shoot.
that.
All right. Well,
I know
I've already been schooled, so
you're
that's
busted,
good.
right?
Okay, yeah.
So we're gonna throw fresh limes in here.
It smells already. The smell is so amazing. Like you said, fresh, piquant, kind of a great smell to it.
Right away.
Salt went in. Kosher sea salt.
We use sea salt here actually. We're gonna use habanero chilies, so I always try and balance it with a little bit of something that's kind of sweet. So we're gonna use. We've got diced mango.
Love it.
We've got diced pineapple, all nicely diced by the guys. And the pineapple's for crunch because you want texture too.
And that was cucumber that went in. Is that kind of like balances the habanero then with the sweet kind of?
Yep.
Okay.
A little bit of herbal taste, not too much sweet, not too much heat.
That's great.
We're going to put a little bit of pico de gallo. So this is basically diced tomatoes and onions, cilantro, a little bit more lime juice. We're going to mix that up.
This
And
looks,
that's
already the colors, I don't know if you all can see this, but it's gorgeous. The colors
beautiful,
also
right?
achieve their own kind of balance, which is really pretty.
Yeah. So in the bottom, you have to sort of build it properly, and
Okay, with the pico de
presentation's
gallo.
important. Get your largest margarita glass.
It looks
Just
like the
kidding.
Holy Grail. It literally looks like Monty Python here. We're doing this. We're in search, but we're no longer searching because we found it.
It is a kind of a holy
Look
grail.
at that.
Actually.
Love it. It's the Holy Grail of ceviche. It's going to be happening.
We're gonna finish that.
Okay.
So on top of that is gonna go the
So
ceviche.
pretty.
So you get this beautiful layered
Wow.
look when it goes out. The other fun thing that we put in here is we put a couple of orange segments in it.
Ooh. Are they
Just
called
for-
supremes when they're
They are. They're supreme, darling.
supreme?
Yes. on-
Supreme d'orange.
Supreme d'orange. So we put the
We're in
orange
a
on
Mexican
top.
restaurant, a Baja restaurant, not
Yeah.
French, but I
Yes.
still like to show you that I took some French.
Your accent's
Fine.
very, very good. So now we're going to get a little bit of avocado, and that one's
So
not
fresh.
cooperating.
Okay, you like this one?
Yeah, we always do it to order.
Okay.
A little bit of
I love it.
avocado on top. Lemon
Okay,
slice
all right.
for looks. And then here comes the fun stuff. So
I like the fun stuff.
you know what these are, right?
You have to tell me.
These are habanero chilies. So
like
this
it.
is minced habanero chili.
Oh, yum.
And we put them on top so that
Oh,
when
it's
this
so
is
pretty.
served, you can decide how much habanero you
Oh,
want
I
to
love
put
it. It's
in
kind of a
and-
DIY habanero
Yep.
application.
Yeah, we like to get everyone
Yes.
involved in this.
But you never feel guilty about what you eat here. It's clean, it's fresh,
Yep.
and so delicious.
These
Look.
are sweet potato and beet chips.
Love it.
So we slice these on the mandolin, then we fry them. So
make
unfortunately,
them here?
we do make them here.
Wow,
we
that's
make
great.
them fresh, actually
Look at
twice
this
a day.
color.
And then,
Love
There
it.
it
Love
is.
salt.
yep. And
Okay,
because
great.
there's always one more thing, you just take the
Little
perfect piece of
cilantro.
cilantro and you put it on
Can
top.
I have some? Can I have a spoon and dig in?
Absolutely.
All right, I think what's the right amount of habanero in.
Yep.
All right, you want to be more dainty about this? I will.
Here we go.
You're
See, we'll
putting
go
it all
like
in.
this because it's really just for
Okay.
looks. And then you
Oh
kind
look!
of
Oh
go
look!
like
Well, this is why.
And
This
you-
is why I'm not a professional. I didn't toss it correctly.
Taste it
I
to
just
make
want to
sure it's
taste
got
it.
enough habanero
I
and
think
you
it.
don't
Well,
want
I
me
want to
to
get
give
this
you
one
more.
that's on there because I see there's a habanero on that. See it? That's hot and raw. Let me tell you this.
Oh yeah, hot,
It's really, really delicious.
hot raw, crunchy,
Oh my
tart,
gosh.
a little bit sweet.
All right, I'm gonna go in with a chip.
Mmm,
Mm.
I love this.
Oh my gosh,
Yep.
those chips are heaven. Thank you so much. This is really an amazing dish. You made it look probably deceptively easy. And now we're gonna make a really famous, one of my favorite dishes here. I say vampiro, but como se
Vampiro.
dice?
Come on.
Vampiro taco.
Perfecto.
We're excited to see it.
All right.
As my spin instructor would probably tell you, I have way too many favorite dishes. One of the many favorite dishes has to be the vampiro taco at Sol Cocina. And I'm lucky enough, after our hot and raw ceviche, to have Chef Deb show me a little bit of the behind the scenes secret sauce action on that vampiro. So here we are. We find ourselves together again.
We
here.
are together again.
It's
so we're
amazing.
Ready for
We
the
got to
second
stop
one.
running into each other like this.
I understand you kind of like this one.
A little bit.
So, okay.
So yeah, I'm kind of ready to eat, but I know we got to prepare it and do all those things. Yeah, it's okay. I'll wait.
You wait.
Okay. All right. So we're going to use carne asada.
So here we use the good stuff. We
Okay.
use what's called flap or skirt steak.
Okay.
It has a lot of marbling and a lot of flavor. So this
Okay.
has a little bit of garlic on it and salt and oil, and that's
Okay.
it. So
I love it.
there's- Yep. There's
Once
nothing
again, kind
better.
of purity of flavors and
Yep.
letting things kind of
Yep.
speak for themselves. which I
Simple
think is
and
great.
fresh, Baja
Okay.
style. So
Love.
what we're going to do is a vampiro is a double layered tortilla.
Okay.
Well, what makes this one fun, and you get these in Mexico, they're called
Okay.
super tacos or queso tacos, and it's
Okay.
basically like a layered taco with stuff put inside.
Now, is this kind of what Matt was talking about, like after surfing in Baja, kind of the taco stand deal? Is it from there, or is it kind of you pulling different influences from different parts of Mexico?
This is me being crazed, yeah, with a lot of
I love your
influences.
crazy. You're the
So-
right kind of crazy.
So we're gonna go on here
Okay.
with everything. And a
Love
little
it.
little cook secret, those little bits of cheese
Yeah.
that fry on the griddle.
Uh huh. Just
Those are really
down the
good.
hatch.
Yeah.
Now, is that mozzarella? I mean, what is that? Jack? What is?
This is actually a combination of Jack, which is like
Okay.
a Mexican cheese. They have very
Yes.
similar cheeses in the border region.
Okay.
And then we buy a cheese made by Los Altos, which is a
Oh,
local
okay.
cheese company,
Love
Mexican
it. Local
family.
once again.
Yep, called
Okay.
Menonito or Chihuahua. So we're going to
I
pop
ate
that
Chihuahua.
in the middle. I ate Chihuahua. So the little bit of butter makes
Okay.
a taco dorado. So a dorado taco is one that has, it's not crispy from the grill,
Okay.
but it's just a little bit chewy.
So not so soft.
Yep,
It's kind of right in the middle.
Yep.
Okay.
So I'm going to heat this up a little bit. I'm
Okay,
gonna put
layering.
This, yep. We're going to
Okay.
make our sandwich.
So it's like kind of like a quesadilla on the bottom happening, but
You
not
kinda-
tons of cheese.
Yep.
But,
I'm going to start with a little bit of
Okay.
that.
Looks good.
And you can see, and you can cook this until it gets a little brown. In the meantime, I'm going to dice up our carne asada.
Okay.
So the way we cook it here is we always cook it pink, and we
Okay.
always cook it fresh.
I
So
like
I'm going
it.
to
So
dice
pink
it.
and fresh.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm not chopping it because
Just
chopping doesn't
Yeah, what
do
does
anything.
chopping do really? Just does it break it down
Breaks
too
it
much?
into little pieces, but look how nice
Yeah,
that
it's beautiful.
looks. You know, so once the cheese is sort of gooey melted,
Okay. And you can kind of feel that a lot of chefs seem to touch things to see if they're done.
we're just going to wait for 1 minute here.
Not quite melted.
We'll have a peek. I'm going to flip it over.
And now, are those
again.
little peppers hot or are
Those
they
are
mild?
serranos.
Okay.
Those, yeah, so they have a kick.
Okay.
And that's really where the bite comes from
Love
the
it.
Vampiro.
Yeah.
So then we have a little bit of guacamole over on this side.
I love your guacamole here. It's fantastic.
Just ripe Hass avocados
Okay.
and lime.
Just
a bit of
again,
salt,
really
not
clean
too
and
much.
fresh.
Put that
Okay.
over here. So you're gonna pick it up.
Love it. Ah,
Yeah.
this is. I wish there was smell-o-vision right now because everyone would be enjoying this as much as I am. So pico de
A
gallo.
little bit of pico de gallo.
Okay.
And then our infamous chipotle sauce.
Is this kind of a secret recipe?
It's not that secret. Just chipotles and a little bit of
Alright.
mayonnaise, a little bit of lime,
And a little bit of something
garlic,
secret that no one will talk
and a
about.
lot of love, but you just have to
Aw.
make it strong.
Okay, all right.
You
I
have to
can.
make it
That's.
strong.
I like strong.
So chipotle on top,
Okay.
and then we put on cotija cheese.
I love cotija cheese. It's really salty,
Yeah.
and that's why I like it.
Cotija.
Ooh.
Then once it
It's
comes
getting
up
hot
the
in here.
window-
Can I just?
you can just hit it.
Okay.
And you know
Should
what?
I feel like this is not going to look really ladylike, but
There's nothing ladylike about this
okay,
taco.
fantastic.
But
I'm
who
down.
cares?
I'm down.
is-
Oh my
is
gosh, look
question.
at this. Ay. Not that flattering.
It's
but
kind of
anyone who knows me
beautiful.
knows this is how I eat.
Enjoy.
Mm.
Tacos are like ice cubes. You got to have them right away when they're fresh, and you've got all the different flavors and everything going
That
on
is
in
so
them.
delicious.
Yeah. I add more onions.
It never
to mine.
gets old. It's fantastic. Even without cilantro.
You didn't even know.
Mama can't wait for the cilantro. Just gotta take it on board.
Yeah.
Love the Vampiro taco. Well, thank you so much, Chef.
Oh, my pleasure.
And I guess next I get to move on to mixology, which is another one of my best subjects, I guess, maybe in school or otherwise.
You need something to rinse that down with.
And I'll be taking it with me to the bar.
There you go.
Very good.
Thanks,
Thank
Carrie.
you.
My pleasure.
I'm here at the bar at Sol Cocina with Colin, and he's going to tell me how to make one of their most famous and popular drinks. Colin, thank you for having us.
Of course.
What's the drink we're making?
We're gonna make you a blackberry and ginger margarita today, which used to be one of our farmers market margaritas. It was our most popular farmers market margarita. So popular we had to find a place for it on the menu.
Awesome. Well, let's learn how to make it.
Let's do it. So we are gonna make you a grande blackberry and ginger margarita. So you look thirsty after that Vampiro. So we put about 5 or 6 blackberries. We peel and slice the ginger. We use about 3 or 4 slices of ginger, thinly sliced. And about an ounce of agave nectar. Gonna muddle the whole thing together here. Really want to get all the flavors mixed together by the muddling. Alright, we'll add some ice. We use a tequila called Partida Blanco in this margarita, one of our favorite tequilas here at Sol. We're gonna put 2.5 ounces in here. Alright, a small splash of soda and some fresh squeezed lime juice. Right. Give it a good shake. Then we like to strain out the ginger so it's not mucking up your straw. So we're just gonna strain it over some fresh ice here. Real cool color. And we're gonna garnish it with a lime wheel. All right, let me know what you think.
I will. I'm excited to try it. Oh my gosh, I almost knocked it over with my excitement. Hold on. I can taste the ginger, the berries. It does taste kind of like a farmer's market, but the best kind of farmer's market because it's an amazing drink.
Good.
Wow, well, thank you so much, Colin, for this drink.
My pleasure.
And thank you to the folks at Sol Cocina for an amazing experience, from talking about with the history with Matt, the owner, to being with Chef Deb in the kitchen and having 2 of my favorite dishes, to Colin with mixology. It's a wonderful place, and we really would love for you to check it out next time you are in Newport Beach. So for all of us here at Dine Newport Beach, have a wonderful day and we'll see you soon.